Evening and welcome to Joe's Pub. The show will be starting in a few minutes and we'd like to thank you all for joining us. As we gather after so long apart, we ask that all audience members wear masks when moving throughout the space and while seated when not eating or drinking. Thank you for joining us and helping us to reopen safely. We hope you enjoy the show.
atmosphere, sending love from up above. Happy trails, Baba. Take it from the upper beach. Ain't no shame begging in the rain. Tell her how you really feel.
Pretend like I ain't in my feelings, but that ain't true. Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, on the bass, Ossei Williams. On the drums, T.J. Griffin. Corey Strings on the guitar. In the background, Anthony Murphy. Val Moranto. Deb Vegas. Khalifa White. And I'm Darnell. 2, 3. Hey, y'all. I know you got to get louder than that. Got a little story about a young man's life, how much he chose to give. Standing before him was a world confused, and the way he chose to live. He walked the straight and narrow for a long, long time. One day he slipped off the track. He called out to a world he had given so much to, and he was shocked when they attacked. Wonder if he still hangs around. Story about him is all over. Oh, story, yeah. Story, yeah. Now I got some rules for y'all tonight. You listening? When the song's like this, you gotta get hype. Clap those hands and move. It's like a church service in here tonight. Rule number 2, when the song is slow, I want you to listen hard, because those lyrics might hit you in the heart. And rule number 3, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Oh, got a little story about a young man's pain and the way he chose to grieve. Lost his own family at a very young age, chose not to believe somebody could love him without any cause. They would never go away. So he kept on doing whatever he liked until he pushed the world away. Hey, it's a wonder he's still standing here. Scared young man facing all his story. Took it to the bridge, still laughs out loud, still stepped in a crowd. Once his story, though he's too old, all the things he said floating in his head, leaves his story heard to free his own story. Yeah, yeah. Got a little story about him and the way he chose to live. Standing before him was a world confused at the way he chose to live. But he's all right now. He's got a story. Some of you got a story. Woo! Shit! What's up, y'all? Shit already. Problems already. Now, if y'all come here and smack me, so how y'all doing? So many of my songs are not congruent. What the fuck does that mean? That just means everything doesn't necessarily fit together in a little thread, you know? Like I write stories sometimes based on the moment and the emotion of the moment, right? So, that's my man, y'all can hear that shit all night, so just don't even, you're gonna hear the shit all night. Right, Anthony? Right? You know. Okay. So, who's? I'm your man. Oh! Just, so raise your hand if you're in a relationship. Huh? Come on, let me see. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all lying, but that's all right. All right. So relationships get confusing sometimes, right? Because sometimes you want them to stay.
Sometimes you want them to go.
Come on, somebody. Come on, audience participation. Okay. So, this is a little song about that. It's called Confusion. Because sometimes relationships get confusing, right? And what you want isn't what you have. What you have and what you want. You want it, then you don't want it, then you want it, and you don't want it. So, oh yeah. So I wrote this. Go crazy when I'm not around. Take, but you never want to give. I keep telling you this ain't how you want to live. You say you want to ride, but you're not getting wrong. You say you want to go, but you background singer sing oh, 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 everything I do be the best that you ever had. Can everything I do be wrong? I wanna know why I gotta be strong. And it's saying you take, but you never wanna give. I keep telling you this ain't how you wanna say you wanna say it one time, but you don't wanna say you wanna go, but you say I'm still saying come on, Gypsy, play. not around, baby, you can't take. Never come again. Tell me this ain't how I wanna be. You say you feel trapped, but I'm not holding on. You say you wanna go, but you still got nothing. Oh, 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 think now. Oh, 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 now sing it, sing it now. Oh, oh, yes! Right? You like, what the fuck? Dirty gun, right? Oh my God. So that's how they do in church, right? They underscore it to music. You know, Mandy, don't play. You know how they do it, right? So, y'all like those two songs? I wrote those. Oh my God, I love you guys. So this next song is quite meaningful to me, probably to a lot of people, young people, older people. Some of you guys know I have a person that I love. You know. Okay. He told me if I didn't say that tonight, he would kill me. So there's but this is a song of many that I actually wrote for him. He came in one day, he said, he said, I need to write me some kind of like musical theater type thing. He was like, and he just gave me, I said, well, you gotta give me some kind of reference. So he just said butterfly, right? Something about a butterfly. And so I just thought a butterfly is about transformation and about changing. And where my LGBT people at? Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's a safe space, right? That's the word they use now, right? It's a safe space, right? I can get all this motherfucking lingo down. He, she, it, well, I'm getting it. But often in our community, many of us grow up sometimes in very religious homes. Some of us have grown up in rougher neighborhoods, and just areas in life where we can't express who we are. We have to be cloistered. And that just doesn't apply to us, but many people in many different situations, you know. And it's a wonderful thing when you come to a place in your life where you have that transformation and you recognize that living authentic is really the only way, yes? Right? That's really the safest place to be, you know, is to be yourself. So I wrote this song, and like I said, I wrote it for David, but I also wrote it for me and all of us that have had to live a certain way and then come to a place and a point in our lives where we understand that we have to live as human beings, open, and we make that transformation and we decide to live freely and to express ourselves in the world. I asked someone asked me, why do you wear pink all the time? I said, because it's girly nuts. But, I mean, yeah. But a part of why you always see me, everyone knows I always have some pink on, shoes, socks, always. And a part of that is because I grew up in a time and a place, New York, where to wear pink shoes or pink socks or be different would get you ridiculed, sometimes thrown out, physically hurt, judged, all kinds of things, and you live in that fear. And so because now I know I'll beat a bitch's ass, I choose to wear pink. So you always, you want to see the army picture. The picture, so this song is called Butterfly. And some of you have heard it before, but for those of you that haven't, I hope you'll pay close attention to the lyric. to a dark, lonely room. I will wrap myself up in this safe small cocoon, and I'll hide from a world you taught me to feel. No, my face you won't see, no, my voice you won't hear. I did everything that I am. You said I was strange. What I thought was good about me, you wanted to change. And when I return, I'll fly like a bright butterfly, with my wings of all colors. I will float through the sky, and I'll be someone I recognize, not that lost, lonely soul in that awful disguise. I'll be gone. To my face you forget, I'll become the real me. I will have no regret. I won't care who is proud, who is not. I will be a whole person, not a soul left to rot. Thought I could wear this mask all my life. I was wrong. When the light hits my face, you'll hear me sing a new song. And when I return, I'll fly like a bright butterfly, with my wings of all colors. I will float through the sky, and I'll be someone I recognize, not that lost, lonely soul in that awful disguise. And I'll fly through the sky like a bright butterfly. I will drift on the leaves, make the world say, oh my. I will be all the things that I want to be. I don't care if you hate all the things that you see. I shine, I will let my light shine. I will give and receive all the love I can find. No more hiding away, no more living inside. I will walk this world with hope and with pride, and I'll fly like a bright butterfly, with my wings of all colors. I will float through the sky, and I'll be someone I recognize, not that lost soul in that awful disguise. I'll fly. Did you cry? Almost. Thank you, guys. So that song probably says a lot about me, huh? I'm about to get the hell off the stage for a minute. the show's over. Okay, you get 2 songs, that's it. So I have been writing, I write music sometimes. Oh shit, really? And you know, you often write things, but you know, when you know you're writers, but we also have to eat and pay rent. So you don't have time to always just sit and write. You gotta go play and do other things, you know? So sometimes things don't get complete, but in the midst of writing, you will often find gems. And this song, I feel like, is, I'm gonna tell you why I wrote it, the story of it, but it's very appropriate for even today. I was writing, and am still writing, a musical based on the life of Oscar Micheaux. Who knows who Oscar Micheaux is? All right. So they're over here like, Micheaux, is that like foie gras? Is that Oscar Sebi? So Oscar Micheaux was really considered the first real African-American film director. And he was a film director in the early 1900s and the 1920s and 30s. One of his most famous films was called Enter Our Gates. If there's any like movie nerds like me, you know, watch some old shit. There you go, see? Okay, Enter Our Gates. And there's kind of a loose, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of myth or story that it was written sort of in an answer to D.W. Griffith's Birth of a Nation, which, as we know, was an epic film, but was a horrible film. It was tragic. And some of what it perpetuated, we still lingers today, you know? And people like W.E.B. Du Bois, the founder of NAACP, they fought against that film being made because they understood what it would perpetuate. So this song I wrote from the perspective of Oscar Micheaux, who, as you can imagine, being a film director in the 1920s, probably wasn't like Stevens, you know, they probably weren't throwing like millions of dollars at him, you know, like, here's $10 million, go make your epic movie. They was like, hey, you're not doing shit, okay? So it was difficult. So I wrote this from the perspective of him. He's in a room, and they're talking about a film and making a film and putting a film together. And he's saying to himself and thinking to himself, what if we lived in a world where everyone could just be and everyone had the same opportunities and all of our lives sort of meant the same things, and how much easier would it be for him to expand his career? And so he's talking to his friend and saying, could you imagine a world where we could all just do what we wanted to do and sort of live beyond our dreams, you know, and live up to our highest potential? So I'm not singing it. Don't worry, I'm singing songs tonight, okay? Calm down, Mandy. Okay, I'm singing songs, okay? But I do have a friend here sitting over here in this background section. But before I bring him up, I first want to introduce you to, because I'm not playing this song either. Anybody in the business knows that often you meet people in the business, and sometimes there's just snark. It's just the way it is. You know, people can be like, oh my God. So sometimes you meet people and they can be snarky, you know, especially if they do the same thing you do in the arts, you know, and I play at a pretty swanky place called the Nines. It's real swanky, like foie gras and shit on the menu. Okay, I damn sure couldn't afford to fucking go there if I didn't play there, okay. I play my songs and get the hell out. Okay, so I walked in there, and the pianist that was playing before me, that plays the shift before me, I was out and I was here, and I was like, wow, he was playing something so beautiful. And I fully walked in with the expectation that I would go in, he would have the typical like, hey, and I would be like, hey, and we'd be like, hey, and I'd be like, hey. I'm like, okay, bye, and they're like, bye, okay, fuck you. But it was quite the opposite. I went in, we met, he said hi, I said hi, and instantly there was an openness and a love and a kindness. And like most of my friends, we became friends almost instantly. And it's just been an honor. And we can't wait for Thursdays because that's when we like crossover shifts and we get to see it. I always come early so I can hear a little bit of him, and he stays late so he can hear a little bit of me. And his name is Robert Frost. He's going to come up here and play this song, which I'm so honored. And then, so I just did a show last week, okay, with this guy that was the butler in the Diana musical. Okay. And his name is Anthony Murphy. So the band's going to take a little break. We're going to have a little moment. And Anthony Murphy and Robert Frost are going to come and deliver this song to you called Imagine a World Like That. Robert Frost, Anthony Murphy.
Think of a world where we could be anything we desire to be. No obstacles to stop us from being absolutely free. Where we could live where we're supposed to live and give our kids what we're supposed to give them. A life where they can choose to go as far as they can dream. A world where love is not as scarce as it may seem. Where we will not be judged by others' words or labor underneath the scourge of fear. Where we can live beyond the heart's desires and be just what the world inspires. Can you imagine? Imagine, and there will be nothing, nothing to stand in our way. Where being black is not some big mistake, where being white is not the right to hate. Can you imagine? Imagine, and there will be nothing, nothing to stand in our way. Where being black is not some big mistake, where being white is not the right to hate. Can you imagine? Imagine, and there will be nothing, nothing to stand in our way. We walk through every door and never feel we don't belong. Where folks are dramatically assume we're doing something wrong. Where we'll be respected for
to this land that we all call home, where we can live beyond the heart's desires and be just what the world inspires. Can you imagine? Imagine, and there will be nothing, nothing to stand in our way. Where being black is not some big mistake, where being white is not the right to hate. Can you imagine? Imagine, and there will be nothing, nothing to stand in our way. Where we can live beyond the heart's desire and be just what the world inspires. Can you imagine? Imagine, and there will be nothing, nothing to stand in our way, in our way. Where being black is not some big mistake, where being white is not the right to hate. Can you imagine? Imagine, and there will be nothing, nothing to stand in our way.
You know, I've sung a lot of songs. I gotta take this shit off. Here's the reveal. Here it comes. Where's Gypsy? You know, I gotta tell you, it's I love performing. I love to sing and to play and to do all the things I do as an artist. One of the most amazing feelings is to hear your music done by other artists that you love and respect. Thank you, Robert and Anthony. It's fantastic. So now listen, where my church people at? I know my church people are here tonight. Don't play. Okay. Terry, you better get your ass up on this song and clap your hands. Okay. So this is a little churchy. This song is a bit of a sneak attack. Because this is another song I actually wrote for David. But I wrote it outside of his presence. You know. He doesn't even know about it, actually. But I wrote it from the perspective of a child that dreamed about things that he never thought would be possible. So when you grow up, my LGBT people, when you grow up like we did, at the time that I did, because I'm an old bitch. I'm like 114 in gay years. Right? Y'all know. Y'all know 30 is like for gay people. Yo, he's 30. Damn, he's old. Right? So I'm like 100. But when I was young, I would actually think about having someone to love and someone to be with, but I could never imagine that that would happen for someone like me. But we're all humans, and we all deserve love. We all deserve to be able to offer love and to be loved. And when you find that, it's amazing. So often when I look back over my life and some of the challenges that I've had, and we've all had challenges in our life, no doubt, right? Jada Pinkett has challenges, you know. Go ahead, bring your ass up here and try it. Go ahead. I'm not Chris Rock. We will scratch. Jason, wait. Okay. Let me get this picture and show you. Okay. We all have had issues, and so there were things, obviously, when I was young that, you know, I didn't have and things like that, but there was a life that I dreamed to have, and to have that today, and someone that I love, that loves me, and we fight, bitch. Which I think that fighting is almost a necessary part of a relationship, right? Because, yes, you can clap for that, yeah. Because it breaks through to issues that sometimes you like, you know, but when you have a fight with the person you love, you know, after you get around all of that, you know, there tends to be an openness and discovery that makes you love that person even more. And so I am amazed at that I have the capacity to love and a person to give it to. So, but this song is churchy. So we might talk about some gay shit, but you church motherfuckers better clap your hands and act like it. You hear me, DeAmbrose boy? Clap your hands. Things always be this way. I needed a father who would love me for who I am. Needed a mother who would give me the strength to stand. When I look back on all of the pain, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. The life that you changed when you came my way. It's so amazing. It's amazing. Turn my nights to day. So amazing. It's amazing. Thing you brought me through. It's so amazing. It's amazing. The day that I found you. I got older, still had some things to face, still holding on to the hurt from yesterday. Needed direction, oh, I could see what path to take. Needed affection to help my heart heal from the past mistakes. But you came along, weather the storm. Now I know we'll both make it to where we both belong. Oh, and it's amazing, the life that you changed when you came my way. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Turn my dark nights into day. So amazing. It's amazing. Hey, you
brought me through, and it's amazing.
It's amazing.
The day that I found you. Didn't know how long my heart could take it. Stood out in the storm, oh, so long. But I knew somehow I was gonna make it. The day I saw you walking through that door. And it's amazing. Life had changed when you came my way. Hey, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Turn my nights to day, and it's amazing. All the pain you brought me through, said it's amazing.
It's amazing.
The day that I found you, said it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Life had to change when you came my way. Oh, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
You turned my nights to day, so amazing.
It's amazing.
All the pain you brought me through, it's so amazing.
It's amazing.
The day
that I found
oh, yeah, it's amazing. Oh, said it's amazing. How you turned my nights to day. Said it's amazing. All the pain you brought me through, and it's amazing. The day that I found you, the day that I found you, the day that I found you. 2, 3.
It's amazing.
Yes!
Amazing, yeah. Hey, you brought me through. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. You brought me through. Said it's amazing.
It's amazing.
The day that I found. Oh, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Hey, oh, said it's amazing. You turned my dark night into day. Turned it's amazing. The pain you brought me through. Oh, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
The day that I found you. The day that I found you. The day that I found you.
It's amazing.
Shit, yeah. That sounds good. Woo! Don't worry, we're almost done. We're almost done. Keep my wife's name! You might smack it off, okay? Y'all ever been in a car with a friend, right? And that friend, y'all ever been in a car with a friend? We have. What? We've been in many cars with many friends. Okay? And like the friend, he thinks he's a badass, right? So somebody like pulls over, right? Like moves him off, right? He's like, oh, right? So your friend, right? He like pulls over, right? It's like, right? Like he's gonna kick the guy's ass, right? So the guy pulls over, they pull over, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, right? I'm gonna beat your ass, right? So then the other guy pulls over, right? He's this tall. But he jumps out of the car, right? Runs back to the car where you are. And then your friend looks at you and goes, he must have a gun. Okay? As you both shit on yourself because you think you're both gonna get shot. And then you find out he doesn't have a gun. So now all the blood drains from you and you realize you've been bitched. You're like, oh no. Like he punked me. Well, now you mad, right? So then let's say a cop pulls up, right? So then the cop pulls up, right? So then your friend says to the cop, hey, your cop's like, what's going on? So the one guy goes, there's nothing happening here, but you're mad, right? So like, no, something, arrest him, pull the car, I don't give a damn, right? Now you don't care if your other friend in the car probably got 9 warrants, you don't know. You don't fucking know. You just, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do because I'm mad, right? So that's my friend Art right there, that's him right there. That's him. That's just one story of many. Because Art is literally like a brother to me. He's going like, please don't tell. Don't tell that one. Just, you know. So I'm about to get the hell off the stage again. Yes! So you remember earlier I told you about that Michaud thing I was doing? So I actually have 2 songs from that I was doing. And this song was written, a friend of mine called me and she said to me, you know, Darnell, I've had male friends and men but I've never felt loved. I've never felt really wanted in my life, in my entire life. And this friend is, you know, she's a little younger than me, you know. And she's like, I never had that. I've had friends, you know, the friend zone. And she goes, that's all I want, you know. And if you knew the friend I'm talking about, the friend, she's always happy and ebullient and, you know, just great character, great friend to be around, lots of fun. But like a lot of us in life, we smile through pain. You know, and certainly we as artists do that quite often, you know. We kind of mask it all with the smile, right? Francis Tappert in the house. And so I certainly know that I've done that quite often in my life, smile through pain and seem happy. But what's going on inside of a person, we often don't know. We often don't know struggles, you know. We often see the laughter, but we don't see the tears. You know, we see the joys, but we don't see the pains, you know. We see all the pictures on Instagram. The life, I'm out here, we out here, we doing it. Yay. And then you go home and melt in a pool of tears. So I wrote this song from that perspective of someone that sort of walked through life smiling and happy. But really there's a lot of pain going on and hurt and loneliness. So I'm not gonna sing it. And I'm not playing the shit either. Guess who's gonna play it? Damn right, my friend Robert that was just up here. It's funny because I told him that he played the song earlier, right? And then I started to play it with the person that's going to sing it now. And I was like, what is going on? I was like, wait, I need the music. Put the music in front of me. And I told Robert, I said, well, shit, you played it, so now you've stolen all my mojo. I can't even play the song. I don't even know how to fucking play it anymore. My friend, my sister, Khalifa White. Some of you may have seen her in this little Broadway thing called Caroline or Change. She was in that, and I just love her and adore her, as I do every single person on this stage, which is a wonderful thing to be on stage with people you care about. So Khalifa is going to come up here. Oh, she's up here. She's up here. She's up here with the garments on, honey. Garments, honey. Okay. Aretha, what do you think about Khalifa? Gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns. And she's going to sing this song for me, which I'm going to be so honored. And it's called Honest. Because often we smile and people ask us how we're doing. We say, great, right? But we are not always being honest. So pay attention to the lyric. I hope you like it. I mean, she tries. She does the best she can with that little voice of hers, you know. You know, it's nice. I like it. You like it? I love you, Khalifa.
I love you.
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm just going to introduce the other two background singers because they don't have individual songs, but they are wonderful people. You're right. You said it right. Not this time. Reverend Chris. Ooh. Deb Began. Just a beautiful individual, sings down, so you will hear that at some point. But we met, he was at a show, I was doing it with Blaine Krauss at 54 Below, and just, again, there is just something about the energy and the spirit of people that when it exudes love, you just want more. You know? Val Moranto. Right? Val, who is just a sweetheart. I've seen her on so many things. She's seen me on so many things. I was like, come do this. She was like, gotcha. Even though right now she's in Connecticut doing a little show with this guy over here, Avions, okay, who, by the way, is the talk. Oh, yeah. He's playing Judas, and baby, they say that's the ticket is just that. They say just come. So you know I'm coming. You already know I'm coming. And she's in that show. So all four of these people are just loves to me and just family. And I'm so honored. So. And the thing I love is a short show. I don't like a whole long bunch of shit. So I got one more song for you. Maybe two. Depends on if you clap for the first one. Maybe you'll get two. Okay. Do you ever have those friends that you just know with a move, right? A move, right? I've got friends like that, right? I've got friends you know. Like when David, I have a friend, right? And when he rings the door, right? David's like, who is that? And I go. And he goes, oh, it's Brian. It's Brian Alejandro. And he goes, like, who's ringing the bell? Brian's here. Okay. Also an amazing singer who I do wonderful shows with. Incredible. I love him. So many beautiful people out here tonight. Oh my God. Babies, I see y'all. We got a Kiki after. What song are we doing now? Oh, this is the audience participation song. All right, get your asses ready. You got to open your mouths, sir. Okay. And see, D'Ambrose says that. Look at now, Andre. You know he says that, and I'll give him the mic, right? Then he'll be like, "Oh my God," right? Okay. So, but this is, this year, these past couple of years, it's been quite interesting. We all know we've gone through a lot. We all have gone through a lot, and people getting smacked in the face at the Oscars, all kind of shit going on. All kinds of shit going on. But the one thing I've had this year, my partner and I actually, in the midst of the hardship, is some successes. I've had some wonderful successes. Yeah. Some of my wonderful community people here, they know who I love. My partner and I have done cabaret called Fully Vaccinated. David LaMarr, capital L, small a, capital M, small a, capital R maybe. But he produced that, and I'm gonna smack that later, right?
It's a promise.
And, you know, so we did the cabaret. That got just great reviews and so many. Some of you even here supported and we're here for that. And we did shows in California. My friend Shawnee was there, Mr. And it was a great moment. It was a great success. I had some other shows. I MD'd some wonderful things. My friends Art and Terry were at a show I did, Smokey Joe's Cafe, you know. That was wonderful. Got my friend Chris back there, is back there now. I can't believe they made you audition, baby. With that voice, Jesus. So that was a success. I've had some church successes, and you know, we all have failures. We all have great successes, you know. And how many people? Let's get to church. We're gonna go down to church. How many people know? Church choir that. How many people know that when you have success, the haters come? Right? Okay. You ain't doing shit but living up to your best potential, minding your business, doing what you gotta do, and the haters come. Okay? They wanna pick and just say all kind of shit and everything, you know. So sometimes, you know, when you are just engaging life and you're having success, you know, it's just natural. People sometimes want to pull you back. Okay? They try. And what you have to do in that situation when you're rising and people try to stop your rise is you got to go hard.
Say it again.
Go hard.
That's what I said. Okay? Go hard. Okay. So, y'all say that. Go hard.
Go hard.
Go hard.
Go hard.
Christine, I need you loud on that, okay?
Go hard.
Right, okay. That's my soprano. Okay. So, I'm going to and you got to say, you got a lot of go hards to say, so make sure you say them, okay? All right. Y'all ready? Y'all want to sing this shit? This shit hype. This is a song for your haters. Somebody said you better memorize that one.
You back and hold you down and say you just ain't got what it takes. Words that they say about you wrong, dripping with the tinge of hate. When the power they see in your eyes always makes you want to run away. When the pride in your stride makes you wonder how you do it like this every day. Just as the star starts to rise, you can come on, take a shot. Man, 'cause you're the one hot. But you're still going to the top. You can't be stopped. Every time you see you, let the hate from fill the sky. Every time you make it, let them sit back and wonder why. Every time you get a little further, let it hit them like a boxing glove. Every time they try to make you stumble, hit them back with a taste of love. Just as it starts off to rise, here they come all taking shots. Mad, 'cause you the one hot. Praying for a quick demise, but you're still going to the top. You can't be stopped. Listen. Every time they think it's fine, you hit them back and run this wheel. Every time they get you punched, you ask them how they really feel. When they see they go, let them make it go and find some shade. Let them see your chest getting bigger when they think you're gonna fade away. Just as your stars start to rise, here they come all taking shots. Mad, 'cause you the one hot. Praying for a quick demise, but you're still going to the top. You can't be stopped.
Every time you see you, let the hate from them fill the sky. Every time you make it, let them sit back and wonder why. Every time you get a little further, let it hit them like a box of love. Every time they try to make you stumble, hit them back with a taste of love. Every time they fake the smile, you hit them back with one that's real. Every time they give you props, you ask them how they really feel. When they see that go, let them make it go and find some change. Let them see your chest getting bigger when they think you're gonna fade away.
Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Yeah! Y'all see that guy up there on the bass? My friend right here, Corey Strings on this guitar, a beast! That's hot, people. That's hot. That shit is hot. Y'all met him before. Like I said, he was a butler in the Diana musical. And my great friend, Mr. Anthony Murphy. Give it up. Val Moranto, give it up. Dev the Turban Beggins, give it up. Dev got a new bag every time y'all see him, just so you know. He's got a real problem with that. Okay. My sister, Khalifa White. Every time you see him, let the hate from him fill the sky. Every time you make it, let him sit back and wonder why. Every time you get a little further, let it hit him like a boxing glove. Now they try to make you stumble, hit him back with a taste of love. Good night. Thank you. Now, the motherfucker I paid to say encore, you took a long time, okay? So I need half that shit back, okay? You're supposed to, as soon as I go, you're supposed to be encore! You know, wait like 10 minutes. I'm like, they're like, they don't really want to hear that last song. They don't want to hear that shit. Thank you. So, my last song of the night. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Joe's Pub is like, get him out of here, right here. Escort him out. Take him and Will Smith, escort them out of the building, please. Okay. So this last song is a tender moment. Okay. Y'all don't want a tender moment? Shit? They're like, go hard! That's who we are. I just did that. That was the end. Y'all motherfuckers said sing some more, so I'm back out here. But I write a lot of songs. I don't often like a lot of the songs that I write. Anyone that writes as an artist know we are our biggest critics. Yes. And so we throw a lot of paper away when we're writing songs and things like this. Every now and then, I get lucky and I write something that I think is even beautiful and that the sentiment is beautiful. Everyone knows I love David. Everyone knows I don't really love David. You all know that, right? Really. And I write a lot of songs for him. He inspires a lot of the songs I write. I love him because we all struggle as artists with lots of things. And he's no different. And when you're in a relationship and at home together, you see what your partner goes through and they see what you go through, you know. You know better what your wife feels and what she feels, you know. That's why Will got his ass up, because he saw Jada's face. He was like, damn, it's going to be 2 months without, let me. See me, Jada? I smacked the shit out of his ass. But he gets up every day and he fights, and he's amazing. He's amazingly talented, like genius level, so gifted in so many ways, and he inspires me every day. And he often, many of the songs that you hear that I like were inspired by him, and some of the songs that you've heard that I didn't like also inspired by him. So this was another one where he walked in and goes, you need to write me a song. You've never written a New York song. And it was funny because when I was writing the song, I was writing a song about him, you know, and he was like, New York. So I was like, okay, gotta shift this fucking brain, right? Joe Flowers, I love you so much. Just kidding. Oh, Joe Flowers. Just, he is. He's so much the reason for this, so, because I would be somewhere in a pool of like my brain, but he is just a gift. But this song, he was like writing a New York song, so I was writing a song about him, so my brain had to shift and think, well, I'm writing a love song about him, but I need to write a love song about New York, because I do love this city, and everybody writes their songs about this city. So I dedicate this song to all of you tonight, all of my friends and people that I love. This year I even got nominated for a MAC Award. Shawnee, you see? Me and Sean over there, we both got nominated, right? Mm-hmm. Savannah, you gotta come over now, you're back, okay. So this is a song I wrote about the person that I love and the city that I love. It is the final song. It is dedicated to each and every person here tonight. Every one of you are a gift, and I can't even fucking believe you're here. Okay? And keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Once again, the hardest working man in show business is going to play it for me. My dearest friend, Robert Frost. If you guys ever want to hear Robert play, by the way, you should come to the Nines on Thursday. He plays the dinner set. Neither one of us can afford to go there, so, and you probably, some of y'all motherfuckers can't either, but, you know. Okay, good. You got But he's great. So we're going to do this song for you. It's called You're Here.
Sing, Darnell.
People sleeping on the stairs, the homeless make their way. They beg, they steal, they laugh, they cry, they pray. The minds of some have long since gone to hide in sweet oblivion, and folks rush by without a look each day. You ask me why I stay in this city, why I do not rush to run away. They say it's hard and lonely in this city. Whatever could it be that makes me stay? You're here with love that makes me tough it out. You're here with strength that makes me have no doubt that I can do anything because you are with me, and heaven sent. You're here on streets that lead to brighter days. You're here to help me in so many ways, and I love the place that I am. You give it magic because you're here. The Upper East Side crowd is rich. The Bronx is mostly poor. But if you ask where love exists, the Bronx will say, we've more. I'm watching Harlem change so fast, I hardly recognize the village of my childhood past, when kids still played outside. You ask me why I stay in this city, where dreams are made and dreams are crushed each day. What is it about this dreadful city that makes me want to never go away? You're here. All the noise and subway smells, you're here. kitchen that they say is hell, and I'm glad for each new day. There's no price I wouldn't pay. You're here in bitter cold and nasty heat. You're here to keep me standing on my feet, and I love the place that I am. You give it magic because you're here. Each moment I can feel your love. I know I'm not alone as long as you are in New York. New York will be my home. You're here to help me see its beauty shine. You're here to help me see its state of mind, and I know I'll never leave while you're still here with me. You're here with rents that no one can afford. You're here, right? Where strangers open up store doors, and I love the place that I am. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. You give it magic because you're here. Robert Frost on the piano. 2, 3, gun, gun, gun. 2, 3, gun, gun, gun. 2, 3. It's like, what the fuck? So honored that you guys came out. Glad you enjoyed the show. Got a little story. I'll give you more next time. About a young man's life. Khalifa, thank you.
Love you.
Story. Deb, thank you. Oh, no. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Anthony. Hey. Ossei, bass player for life. TJ is the man. Thank you, brother. Gypsy, you're always there, brother. I appreciate you. Love you, man.